Hello, Monsters Band here, and welcome back to Ixion, and the second part of my playthrough, where last time we blew up the moon. It can happen to anyone. And we rejigged our little sector here, so we've actually got 6 sectors. Go all around the ring. I'm not entirely sure how they work yet. We've only got one. We could unlock another one. So if we have 80 alloys, electronic, 16 food, and 40 people. Currently, though, I don't think we really... Oh, I'm fairly sure things exploding and bad. Hello. An accident has occurred in the following building. EVA airlock. Stanford, Neil, Klein projections indicate that poor working conditions and power overloads can cause accidents. It should also be taken into consideration that larger buildings are more likely to have more serious accidents. We will repair the EVA, because if we're not repairing it, our hull integrity is literally collapsing. So fix the shit out of that. Holy fuck. Yeah, definitely fix that. We need more iron. We need alloys. We need the popsicles. We need another freighter, and I'm tempted to get rid of this and get another freighter. How are we looking? Do we have a probe? We do have a probe. Okay, we want some resources. Mostly iron. Okay, there's iron like here. Right. If we can mine out some iron, then we can get rid of the mining ship and get another freighter. I mean, this is why I need to open up another section. But to do, I mean, okay, so here's the problem. So I'm working extra hours. So this is because I need more workers than I have. With that said, there's some buildings I don't actually need to work. So for example, I don't need that, because currently we have no silicon. There's no point with that, having that. Also, we don't need this, so we can shut down that. That then makes working conditions optimal, which makes life easier. We don't actually have any research at the moment, do we? We're not researching on things. So we've got all of this. We could get the memorials. I guess that makes sense. Can we? We've got these research exoskeletons. That sounds fun. I don't know what that does. Deep dive apparatus. That sounds exciting. But we haven't unlocked them yet. So I'm guessing maybe we just do memorial. Or maybe we don't. Maybe we just leave it for the moment. When will we get this one? I don't know. Maybe we need... Do we need to research everything? Oh, fuck it. Let's just research it, right? Let's just research it, see what happens. So we need more alloys. That is now being fixed, which is good. I mean, we will keep researching, but if the research, if we run out of science, then we'll just shut it down for a minute. Meanwhile, we've arrived at Venus. Probe data has revealed mining and industrial infrastructure below the surface of Venus. According to reports from the exploration team, the subterranean site consists of mining infrastructure and a large assembly line. Many embalmed bodies were found in the area. The line seems to have originally been used to fabricate solar sails. Tycoon engineers suggest that with minor repairs, it could be restored. So we need to dismantle or restart. Let's try restarting. Don't really want to use you, but we're just gonna bite the bullet. I think we're just gonna bite the bullet. And we've got some batteries now, so we can pop batteries down. Maybe somewhere like there would be good. Again, we've got enough room to put 2 side by side, but not enough to put a road in there to actually... Son of a bitch. Okay, never mind. But we could put some here, for example. If we... How much housing do we have? Is there any way to know how much housing we actually have compared to how much we need? I think most of these are empty, so I think we've got plenty of space for people. We're just building the cryogenic center, which is great. However, until we have The freighter bringing in pods, we don't have anyone to defrost, so that's less useful at the moment. But currently we just need iron. We need iron coming in. We need alloys to be created so that we keep repairing our hull, because obviously not having a hull would be considered fairly bad, I think, generally. Is there anywhere? Let's have a look. This way? This way? This way? This way? No, up there. Send a probe off. It's very satisfying using the probes. I like that mechanic. It is good. Right, okay, so I think we just need to keep that iron coming in. I think that's what we need. I think that's what we need. More iron.
Science ship team has completed a task.
Let's see what we got. The assembly line has been repaired. The machines belong to the UN and are clearly more advanced than our systems. They are fully automated and our team has been able to use them to prepare a number of resources for extraction. During the repair process, an engineer discovered a number of inscriptions written by Ulysses. He speaks of his time as administrator of Neptune's Hyperlux station, Thykai, and the express regret of the fate of the station's residents. He used the line to repair elements of his ship so he could reach the headquarters of the Black Market Society. Alright then. Okay, so we'll siphon up the science over there, and once we have that, I guess we'll head over to the Ushanabi. And we've got Saturn. There's an asteroid belt, Uranus. Have we found Neptune yet? Oh, yes, Neptune over there. Right, okay. So the guy apparently was looking after Neptune, but not very well. Okay, can we find any more resources? I mean, iron is always useful. There's ice there, but we're not really using that for anything at the moment. I kind of want... Ooh, there's a lot of ice there. I mean, I'm not really using ice for anything, but if I can find a lot of ice, that's got to be good, right? You know, sure, why not? Okay, we have arrived at the Ushanabi. Our sensors have detected the Ushanabi. The ship is broken in two and is not transmitting any signals. The phrase, "Whoever helps DOLOS is an enemy of humanity," has been daubed in large letters on the wreck. Again, you have to be in a certain mental place to go outside of a ship to write angry letters on it. Mummified bodies have been attached to its hull. I mean, that would certainly be the next step. Good. Gather the remaining resources, I guess. Maybe we can find some food there. Not that food is necessarily, like... I'm not desperate for food. I think we're doing alright. We might need maybe one more food. Another insect farm. Never have enough cockroaches. Am I right? Never have enough cockroaches. Delicious, delicious cockroaches. And also, our alloy situation is looking significantly better. I feel like we're now getting some iron in the storage, which is nice. Ship was full of food. I hope the expiration date hasn't passed. Everything is ready for extraction. Okay, so a little bit of food there, which is fine. Now, we're going to go to Outer Hope, which was kind of like our next objective. So we'll pop on over there, see what's going on, have a prod around, that kind of thing. We currently do not have any carbon or silicon because our mining ship is not mining it. It's too busy mining iron at the moment. So that is what our cargo ship is currently going to get. However, we do have quite a lot of iron. And the alloy situation is looking much better. So I might tell, because what we do need is like more people. So what I might say is that that's less of a priority now. That is less of a priority now. And you can go and find the Popsicle Boys, and we can start unfreezing some of them. I'm not entirely sure how happy they're going to be, because obviously they were probably frozen like after the moon exploded. So, you know, we show back up the guys who blew up the moon, allegedly. and defrost them, how would that go down?
The science ship has arrived at its destination.
Outer Hope. A DOLOS emergency signal is broadcasting from these coordinates. It originates from the research station Outer Hope. Outer Hope is surrounded by wreckage and debris from a past battle. Broken equipment and frozen bodies float around the station. The emergency signal is transmitting from inside. Okay, well, let's search the battlefield to start off with. We've got a probe as well. Where do we want to put? I don't think we've got any more. I don't think there's any more science locations. Sort of like scanning around, but I can't see anything blipping up. This is something like further afield, but I don't think they'd be out that far. I think we have found that one. Found that one. Ooh, there's a lot of silicon. Okay, we'll pop you off. Pop you off there, I guess. Kind of want to. If we could move the Tycoon, we could move you over here where there's like more resources to mine. But there are frozen people down there.
Accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Oh no! An insect farm? What kind of fucking insect have you given an insect farm? Attacked by cockroaches? Got spider in your pants? What? I mean, we've got plenty of energy and we've got optimal working conditions. I don't know what you're fucking complaining about. Okay, we've managed to get some popsicles, so we're defrosting them. So 3 popsicles turns into 3 people, which is useful, so we can replace our people. And is there any available? What we want is like silicon would be good. Carbon would also be good. I'm not fussy. I'll take it all. Okay, this is good. So defrosting people. We've got plenty of alloys now. 92 alloys there, 15 iron there. So I think if we can like stock up on popsicles and get them working, because if we get them, we can then open up the next section. Because we kind of need 40 people to do that. We don't have enough people to work here yet. So having more people would be good. The battle seems to have made up of multiple engagements, with debris from the conflict mostly consisting of wrecked shuttles. Some of those destroyed bear the insignia of the UN, although the majority carry DOLOS emblems. Sophisticated weapon systems have also identified among the wreckage, bearing the acronym BMS. The science ship's team were able to salvage some resources from the debris. Okay, now I guess we search Outer Hope and find out what the fuck is happening. Obviously, people weren't super happy with DOLOS after, allegedly, finger quotations there, we blew up the moon. Frankly, people need to get the fuck over it, you know. It's just a moon. Who cares? What's the moon ever done for us? Big white jerk floating there. Giving us tides. What a prick.
Team has completed a task.
Okay, what do we got? Outer Hope lies in ruins. Many embalmed bodies were found in the remains of the station. DOLOS crew protocols do not direct for this type of preservation. The science ship's team traced the emergency broadcast and after clearing away several tons of debris, uncovered the station's mainframe. They were able to access and extract Outer Hope's black box. Its data can be analysed using the Tycoon's tech lab. That's useful. I guess we dismantle it. It's not going to be that much more use, so sure. Administrator, we received the data from Outer Hope's black box. Further analysis is required and extraction protocols can be launched via the Tycoon's tech labs. Okay, so assuming it's... Oh yes, there we go. The tech is over there. Okay, let's research that now, because that obviously seems to be the most important thing, getting the black box from, you know, our last potential hope for any kind of information about what the fuck is going on. So we've got some resources, 37 alloys and 13 polymers. Okay, we're going to suck the science out of Outer Hope. Currently it looks like the building is purging waste. Good for you, buddy. Oh, I've turned it off, so I need to turn you on. There we go. We have optimal working conditions, which is fine, thanks to the new people that I have acquired and defrosted, which is nice. We now have 231. Do we have any? We don't have any silicon. We don't have any carbon. We don't have any iron. We do need iron. Iron is quite important. Hello? Administrators, many of the crew are malnourished. According to Neukond Barville predictive theory, productivity will soon drop by 23%. Pledged to have 48 units of food stored in Sector 1 within 20 cycles. Sure, I can do that. We've got 24. I think it's climbing anyway. I think we're good. Although, it has to be said, we are increasing our population, aren't we? So, is that a problem? They're restocking the mess hall. Might be that we do need another insect farm. I'm going to stick you there. Stick you there for a minute. We need some, like, better food production, don't we? We need to research all the technologies. I'm hoping we got some better... Because, I mean, we get access to water, but I don't know what to do with that because there's currently nothing that needs water. So I'm assuming at some point something's going to need water. And I'm assuming that might be, like, better food production. Food production that's, like, on a smaller footprint. And so we can get rid of some of these.
Request awaits your attention.
Hello, Administrator. The Black Box's data has provided some information on the events that took place following the Tycoon's failed Vol jump. Records tell of how the Earth was ravaged by the lunar chasm. In the ensuing chaos, states radicalized and the UN declared DOLOS an enemy of humanity. The Black Box's data also describes a DOLOS facility hidden in the atmosphere of Jupiter, officially designated Hephaestus. The site was used to develop a new type of Vol engine. It also accommodated the construction of a Taurus-class superstructure known to DOLOS as the Protagoras. Iteration of the Tycoon was sent on a mission to seek out the habitable exoplanet Remus, where the last survivors of Earth could establish a new home. Despite the damage done to Out's Hope, the station was still able to later receive a distress signal from the Protagoras with the Vol jump coordinates encoded, indicating the ship's last presumed location. That's fun. Why are you starving? You can serve up to 500 crew members. So there shouldn't be any reason why you're starving. Unless you just popped out and you've missed you've missed lunchtime? Jenny, we don't know. We've got loads of food. There's no problem. Got tons of food. Genuinely don't know what you're complaining about. We've got... Yeah, no, we've got plenty of food. So I don't know what you're whinging about, so quit it. Oh no. Oh no. Probably some, like, stacked frozen people has fallen down on someone and broken their back, and now they're going to have to learn to be a warrior without their back. Probably something like that. That was an episode of The Next Generation. That was Worf. Okay, we want to go to... Not Neptune. I want to go to Uranus. That's what I want to do. What's there? Abnormal thermal activity. Yes! Let's go and find out what the fuck that is. Do we want to open this up? I'm kind of thinking yes. We've got almost enough alloys. We could use some more iron. Which you are currently... Actually, we've got enough frozen people. So you know what? Stop getting frozen people. Get me some more iron. Or alloys, to be honest. Either one is fine. Control, are you receiving us? We found a tree! It seems impossible in such an environment. I've never seen anything like it. It's breathtaking. The tree sheds its leaves quite rapidly, but they reform almost instantly, crystallizing from the branches. The root structure appears to sink deep into the planet. I hope they're receiving our images, as this feels like a fever dream. So we can carry out the ecological analysis. We can cut down the tree. Wow. I mean, right, before we blow it to Kingdom Come with explosives, let's at least, you know, look at the tree for a bit. Can't help but feel like blowing it together. I mean, you know, just, God, what is it with you people and just blowing shit up? Okay, we've got plenty of food. Food is not a problem, and we're still defrosting people. I think we might have to like stop defrosting people. We've got enough people. How many workers do we have? Right, we've got 239 workers. We need 196, so we can stop for a minute. We don't need it. Also, we want the alternative life center. Because if we finish all of that first rung. After analysis of various samples, the tree appears to be almost entirely edible. Its roots, leaves, and fruit can all be eaten. RNA sampling suggests that the tree is a result of extensive bioengineering experimentation. It is unknown how it was germinated here or who is responsible for this feat. Okay, well I guess we can harvest the edible elements. That seems fine. Can we get any more resources around here? More ice, a little bit of iron. I'd like more carbon if we have it. Any carbon? Come on, carbon must be really like... There must be loads of carbon around here, surely. Hello, carbon? Anyone? No? Apparently not. There's ice there. Iron there. I guess we found most things. Now we just need to mine it and transport it back. Which is why I think we might want to do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. And in that case, we probably want to reactivate that.
Has completed a task.
So we found some more food. Well, I guess we don't have anything else to do. I mean, I could just leave the tree, but... Nah, let's blow it up. Absolute worst case, it takes a planet with it. But it's not the first planetoid that we've destroyed, so, you know, pretty much old hat at this point. Ooh, an alternative flight. I mean, I don't know if we need this. I'm not entirely... It says it gives stability.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Oh, okay, so we've unlocked Sector 2. So we now have Sector 2. So we want to... Okay. So it seems like sectors are independent then. Power, don't care about power. Trust and stability, don't care. Game over, don't care. Cryogenic sensor, don't care. Workplace safety, who cares? Population, meh. Okay, so I'm assuming we need to... Right, okay. Okay, well let's start off with something like this. And we want a workshop, don't we? And we want a maintenance thingy. The first one was free. Nope, 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 nope. Food. That's what we want. A mess hall. That is also free. Okay, interesting. We can just stick it here for a minute. Okay, so that's going to be food. Right, and then... Okay, so there's like a basic sort of like... Basic stuff you need to stick down. And then we need some... We've got 40 people. Each one of these takes 15. So something like that then, I think. And then we kind of like want to hoover up these resources. Or as many of these resources as we can. I mean, is it possible to... trade resources? A new sector has successfully been unlocked. So historic modes. Also 10% trust bonus. Oh, that's nice. Sectors. So even though you only have one sector available, the Tycoon station is divided into 6 different sectors. Fine. Sectors contain the construction areas of the station. Each sector is independent and separated by a gateway. Oh, okay. Interesting. Is there any way to... I mean, okay, they're independent, but can you trade resources? Like if I need alloys here, surely it's silly that this is just hoarding the alloys. Like, no! No, we can't be bothered to drive the tiny amount of distance. Fuck you! Okay, well, I guess we'll just see how that goes. So we've got a little bit of construction there, which is fine. I mean, at least what we could do is, like, build a docking bay. So that would give us access to more stuff. So actually, if we can get rid of these bits, if we can build another docking bay, that would be really useful, because then we can build more cargo ships, mining ships. And to be honest, we don't necessarily need... Like, mining ships don't bring anything back. They just mine stuff. So if we put the mining ships, like, in this sector, then this sector can, like, do the cargo hauling and bring stuff to the factories. But then I guess we want alloys here as well.
Has occurred in the tycoon.
God damn it. Another one? Come on, guys. Get your shit together. Okay, we're defrosting people. That is useful. Yeah, I don't think we need more frozen people, but we're not bringing them in, so that's okay. Iron we have, which is fine. How we do? 1.8 days on that one. We have pros, but to be honest, there's not really much we can bring back. You know what? I mean, carbon would be nice to find. We do have some deposits. 78 there. 80, what I really want is just more carbon, but I'm not entirely sure if I can find any. Tell a lie. Found some. Right, we'll pop a probe over there. Get some. I mean, not that we've actually mined any. Well, we have mined any. We just haven't collected any. Okay, we'll clear this up. Get everyone, like, settled over here. We do need a thingy-majig. Infirmary. Yeah, we'll pop you down there for a second. If we can clean this up. Where is the dock? Yeah, so that will actually fit quite nicely there. So we can slap that one there. And that should be fine, to be honest. Just cleaning up some of these bits will be quite useful. Do something like that. We can just mop that up. Okay, so what we can do here is get rid of this road and this road. Then we can build the docking bay there. Something like that. It's going to take 60 alloys, but we should have plenty of alloys down here. And then we can start building ships, assuming we have the polymers. Do we have the polymers?
A science ship team has completed a task.
Oh, good. You've blown up the tree. Good job. When the tree fell, a plaque was revealed that had been buried beneath its roots. The tree was a collaboration between Henry Bargerville and Rabi Neukond when they joined the Ashtanagites. They offered their creation to humanity, hoping that it would erase some of the debt created by the atrocities of DOLOS. Right. So basically we've blown up like an offering to try and... Well... You know, these things happen. Anyway, so we can suck the science out of that, which is good. That is useful. If we can find any more... I kind of want... probe. I know we've got a probe over there, but there's also some... 76. Not a huge amount, but I'll take it. Not a huge amount. But anything is good. As long as we're keeping up our... Oh, of course, because we've got a new section open. So the hull repair is now ticking down. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, son. That's not good. Okay. Okay. So we've sucked all the science out of that. That's good. Blown up the anti-atrocity tree. But, you know, that's life for you. Let's go. I want to go to the asteroid belt. I know there's something at Jupiter we obviously need, but let's go and have a look at the asteroid belt before we do anything else.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Good-o. Detect a signal broadcasting on a DOLOS frequency. It originates from a mineral extraction station named the Stanford facility. The transmission from the science ship team member Piotr Tikhonov. We theorize that the Stanford's facility will contain many materials useful to the Tycoon and its crew. However, in order to recover them, we will need to dismantle elements of the structure to gain entrance. A control center has been identified, but it is sealed off by a shutter with the UN emblem stenciled over it. A message has been written beneath the emblem in an unknown language. We have no idea what it says, but it is accompanied by a helical-shaped symbol. Okay, we keep seeing that, so that must mean something. Force entry into the control center. Explosive charges. Why not? Wait on the tree. Let's just blow everything up. Fuck it. Why not?
Has completed a task.
Right, did we blow it up? Bodies of former DOLOS employees were found within the control center. After examining their identification tags, Piotr Tikhonov is certain they have found a possible relative. They request the body be brought back to Tycoon and that the center's personal manifest be analysed to find out if there are any links between the deceased and Tycoon's crew. He's exhibiting dead earth sickness. That's probably not good. I mean, it does kind of make sense. That people might get a bit shitty. You know what? I'm just going to say, let's leave them. Disobeying directives, Piotr decides to stay at the command center. The other crew members tried to reason with them, but to no avail. He's been left on the facility. Jesus. Alright, well. Guess we're going to have to go back to the Tycoon to pick up a new guy who hopefully isn't fucking insane. Right. We kind of do want food. To be honest, all of this is quite good. I kind of want more mining ships as well. We've almost built that. The only slight issue is that obviously we're currently losing hull. We should be okay, he says. Hopefully. Let's take that out and then we will build an airlock. Pop you there. Connect that there. I don't know if we're going to have enough stuff. That's the only problem. I mean, what we could actually do, thinking about this, if we turn you off, because we don't actually need any raw resources here, but we do need raw resources here, right? Until this sector gets up and running, and apparently I've not found any way to trade resources between sectors at the moment. So
an accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
It's fine, we'll fix that. It's probably because... I know we are in optimal working conditions. We have defrosted enough people. Cool. Cool. How's the food doing here? 23 in sector, in station. Okay. Sector, we're producing slightly more than we're using, but not by much. Over here, we're not producing anything currently, but we will do once that's finished. We've completed that, which is good. We just need to mop up the rest of these little doobie bots over here. What have we built? We've got some stuff. Provides more stability. That's nice. How do we see I guess this is stability +1 from people mostly living in crew quarters, +1 from hull integrity being over 25%, but -1 from the death of the Earth. I mean, I think that's fair. I think, you know, I'm not going to bemoan anyone having a little bit of a cry about the destruction of your home world and everyone living on it and everyone you ever loved.
Science ship has arrived at its destination.
So we sent our science ship to Jupiter. And transmissions from the science ship team using the encrypted channels and DOLOS communication protocols found on Outer Hope to access the Hephaestus site seems to have woken the resident PA. Diagnostics reveal that prior to the failure of the site's data archiving systems, the facility has been inactive for several decades. Strangely, the industrial zone is currently powered and operational. Let's investigate the old... oh, we need to suck the science out of that, but we forgot. That's fine. That's fine. I'm also currently in building a new cargo ship, and I've moved the mining ship to the docking bay in Sector 2 because, to be honest, it doesn't matter where that is, but what we want to do is build the cargo ship there and then move it over here and then use this to shuttle resources, finished resources, into this sector to help out. Meanwhile, we are constantly defrosting people, which is good, but do we have enough food here for people? That's the question. Yeah, just about. Just about. Just about. Oh, hello. Oh, exciting. So we've got unlocks the ability to apply policies within a sector. Okay, crop farm. So, using a significant amount of water to produce a large amount of food. What's a mushroom? Okay, thank you. Got a mushroom wall. A fire station. Waste treatment center. Fusion center. That turns ice into water. Colonization train. Prepares crew for colonization attempts. Okay, that's interesting. Not something we need right now. Legislative Strengthening Center. Okay, well... we don't currently have the ability to... so let's try the mushroom wall. Maybe? Have we got access to it? No, no access. Oh, no, we do. Stanford upgrade. Here we go. Tycoon moves 10% faster. Mining ship moves 10% faster. That's always nice. Stockpile. 10% more resources. That sounds good. That sounds very good. Okay, let's maybe go with the mushroom wall. I love mushrooms. My wife hates them. I never get them. So, fuck that, mushrooms. Also, we're going to go you, and you, and you. Let's do something like that. Okay, and then we... I'll assign you from there, and we assign you here. And then we can build another cargo ship. Okay, let's try something like that.
The science ship team has completed a task.
That's what I wanted to hear. What we got. We have reached the automated construction site, which, despite its age, is still in good working condition. Although the DOLOS technology here is recognizable, it is much more advanced than what we have aboard the Tycoon. In the control room for the site, we've come across a mausoleum dedicated to Lyra Fowls. The resident PA identified us as DOLOS personnel and granted us access to data records. These confirm the Hephaestus site was used to construct and house an advanced prototype of the Vol engine, codenamed Ixion. And that's the name of the game! An engine of this type is currently moored to an EKB structure with a harness link. Our engineers say that one of our mining ships could tow this, attach the Ixion engine to the Tycoon, restore our Vol jump capabilities. Also, 200 popsicles. Okay, well, I guess we're going to do that. And yes, you are doing that. Get on with it. Get on with it. Okay, you are doing that. You are getting resources of any fucking type. So anything... Nope, not that one.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Oh no. Sector 2, what we got? Anyone injured? 3 crewmen were injured. Okay, I mean that could be... We've got optimal here, extra hours over here. Once we've finished this, we should be fine. We do not have enough alloy to finish this. Our hull integrity is dropping, but it's not, you know, it's not worrying at the moment. It's not concerning. We don't have any of that, but we now do have 2 of our freighters who can hopefully go and start hoovering up resources for us, which will be quite useful. Also, our mining ship, who is currently is pulling the engine over to us. I mean, we could move the Tycoon itself, but I don't think there's any point in doing that. We currently have 210 of 500 people, which is what we want, and send an expedition to Jupiter. We've done that, and retrieve food. Well, we haven't done that, but we're kind of working on it. It's fine. How much food do we have here? Do we have enough food in this sector? We do not. Do we want to see how much research do we have? We have no research. Okay. You know what? In hindsight, let's turn this off until we've finished, because it takes 30 people. So turning this off gives us optimal working conditions, which is much better. Do we? Ooh. Well, no, we've still got plenty of space, actually. We're okay here. We should probably knock down all these roads, because we don't need them anymore.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Finally, the extraction procedure was a success. Hephaestus' PA helped us a lot during the operation. She may try to contact the Tycoon directly. May we follow the self-similar pattern? Okay, so Tycoon needs to be in orbit of Jupiter. Fair enough. We can move you while we start sucking up the science over there. Okay, so I have a slight problem, and the slight problem is I don't quite know. Like without the I cannot trade resources between sectors as far as I'm aware, and I don't then quite understand how, apart from just hoping to find them in space, I have enough alloys to then build the steel mill to produce more alloys. You get the idea. Anyway, so, I mean, it seems silly that if I've got alloys here, I can't transfer them across.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Noted. So, I'm a bit confused about what I have to do about that. So, I mean, I'm just a bit confused. It says they're independent, which is fine. It just feels a bit weird that there's, like, literally no trading between them. Like, you can see sector... So you can trade crewmen. So you can migrate people, which is useful. So we can send these guys a few more. But as far as I know, there's... Unless maybe I can... Building specialization space. What the fuck does that mean? Unless there's some way I can, like, transfer them via the docks or something. But that's resources for collection outside the station, not inside. So I don't quite understand what I'm supposed to do apart from hope I just run into more alloys out there somewhere. Which is a bit weird, but I guess we'll worry about that next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.